What's up, guys? Serato back with another episode of Season 1 of the Civcraft SMP. I believe it's episode 16 or 17 now. I think it's 16. But, where we left off, we had started work here, and since then I have built up everything. I have set it all up, went back and got these, and I was able to remove one of these. I should probably, put it down over here. I had a whole bunch of cubes initially hooked up back here to these, but hopped on, had to these things were only about like maybe filled up to about here, and the cubes were all gone. So I'm pretty sure someone came by and just stole my cubes, but that's fine. This thing was also down at like 20 GJ, but now it's up at like almost 300. But the goal today is we're going to try and fill this up as much as possible. I'm hoping to get up to around 100 TJ, but I don't know the fastest way to get all that energy, and I just flew on accident. I was thinking, well, what if we just made like 10 of these, pumped them all into like a mini one, and then pumped that one. And then I realized, no, that probably won't work. And then I realized something. There's a creative energy cube. I can't really do much with creative stuff since, this is a survival-based world. However, I do... I can experiment. I can go into creative, and I can take my gear off. I can left-click with this. I can't really put stuff anywhere, but I can then grab, say, a creative of 2, as long as I don't keep anything. I can see just how much this is going to fill. Look at that! That's trash! So I just plunk that in, and I start sapping out the energy again. That's about how much I put in. And we're still going up. So, what am I really going to do? I don't know. One thing I am going to do is, I'm going to actually do a faction change real quick. I don't know how to use this. So I guess we're just going to delete that. Alright, these things aren't operating. Oh, oh crap. These things are operating. They're operating very well. I'm gonna have to make more of these, aren't I? I wish there was an upgrade for these things, but I guess that makes sense. Hmm. Oh well. I have them all going into this one, and all I have to really do is just to turn these off is just deactivate that, and these will slowly turn off. But I have these up at maximum, almost up at a TJ, and I need 1,120 TJ to fill this thing. Yeah, and look at all this. Notice all these? These things right here are the outputs. I have them going all around across the top like a cube. They're making up the frame on the inside, but the inputs on well, the rest of it. Back here, I have the output. Look at that output. It's trash. What would it even be used for? current input is 97.24. Okay. We're going to move the SPS thing over here. Actually, no. I'll do that off screen. I don't really have a plan anymore, because Season 1 is pretty much a dead season, so I was thinking we might just end it off, the entire first season already, and start Season 2 at the beginning of next month. So next episode, we will probably end it all off. I know a lot of you guys are probably sad if you're watching, but that's just how it's going to be. However, Season 2 is going to be much different. It's going to be much more focused on building up everything and actually enjoying things. People will actually be there. So, there is that. I don't know when the next episode will come out, but it is definitely going to be a fun episode. However, I need to focus on getting things ready for everybody else. So, I need to make obsidian armor. I need to make the obsidian ingots and all of that. Okay. Hold on. Can we? I guess we can't make obsidian slurry. Kinda sucks. But that's fine. We need now is we need diamond. Okay. And we're gonna need osmium. A lot of osmium. So, gonna need to pump all this in here. Notice how it barely even dented it? Well, please tell me that's gonna be enough. It is. Okay. It says I can place an osmium block in here, but it's not letting me. Hold on. I can turn osmium into gas. How do I do that? How do I create osmium? Let me look this up. It's looking to be unobtainable. Okay, it's telling me a chemical oxidizer might do it. That's a crystallizer. That's a dissolution chamber. No? I guess it's just the slow way. And it's barely even made a dent. Okay. Alright. We've made a whole lot of this gear, so... Alright. We're gonna have to make a whole lot of shooters. Shooter. So we're gonna need a lot more of these. So in the meantime, I guess this is where we're gonna end off. Hope you all enjoyed, and next episode we will be facing off against the Witherstorm. Hopefully with at least 2 other people. So, I will see you all next time. Peace.